Hello? Yeah, I'm live. 1 second, just put my light on. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's too bright. Hopefully that's okay. Hi, everyone. How are you all? How is everyone? Let me see. Lovely Desiree. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Katie Barnes. Lovely you could join us. Barbara Halliday. Welcome, darling. Denise Grove. Glad you could join us. Casey. Hello, my love. Stella, good evening. Chloe B, how are you, my dear? Thank you. Okay, so I hope you're all well and that you're having a good week, or it's almost at an end, of course. Hi, Dylan. Didn't see you there, hiding in the corner. Thanks for the coffee, my love. Oh, thank you, Casey. Wow. My hair, unbelievable. It hasn't been cut for so long. But you just have to do the best you can, really, don't you? But thank you, darling. How did your wedding go? Your brother's wedding, shall I say? How did it go? Did you have a good time? Has anyone else done anything exciting? It's been a pretty sort of isolating year. It's nice to hear of people now starting to get out and do a bit with their life. Oh, really, Barbara? When's that then? Ours is the 12th of April. It was fantastic. Oh, bagpipes as well. Yeah, because you were born in Scotland, weren't you? Hope you don't mind me saying. Can everyone hear me okay? Because my mics are slightly high today. I don't know. Adam was messing about with it and it's up there. So hopefully you can hear me okay. So Casey had a fantastic time at her brother's wedding. So is he madly in love then, Casey? All good for Denise. Yeah. So pleased to hear it. Yeah. Did Barbara Halliday realise that? Did you know that Casey was born in Scotland, Barbara? So you're Scottish by birth then, aren't you? Do you have relatives over there in Scotland? Oops. No, Barbara didn't realise. I thought you didn't. Yeah, it was a surprise to me as well. So if your family hadn't moved, Casey, you would have a Scottish accent now. Oh well, Barbara will know those areas more than I do. So I'm in Greenock. Do you know about Greenock, Barbara? Anyway, glad you had a good time. Please send my congratulations to your brother, and your son is lovely, by the way. Okay. Now I'm going to start this evening. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? What I'm going to do this evening is I've got a choice of 3 readings, 3 of them, not as in FREE. JJ, hello, my love. I'm also going to put a link to where am I? Hello, Anne Douglas. How are you, my love? Denise Grove, I've always loved your charm box. And at the weekend, my mother-in-law handed me, hold on, a mixed bunch of items that belonged to my husband's nan. Little silver boots, some gems. Oh, isn't that lovely? Are you going to make it into a charm box? Oh, I see. I can start my own charm box. Definitely. Pull yourself a charm every day, or when you've got something you're wondering about, when you have a question. We're finishing up a run. That sounds great. Oh, okay. That's fine, Dylan. I'm going to put 3 readings out now for people to choose. But I will be uploading that segment, Dylan, so you can always pick that up later. Well, it won't be immediate. I don't suppose it will be immediate, but certainly tomorrow at the latest. So you'll be able to look back. Did I say hello to Anne Douglas? If I didn't, then hi, Anne. Yeah, so let's start the evening off with our reading. Sammy Merrick, hello, darling. How are you? I've got 3 readings for you to choose from. One is from the Ethereal Visions deck. One is from the Lightseers Tarot. And one is from the Rider-Waite. So have a think about it for a minute while I put this link up for people. For donations. I realise that our moderators do it, but just thought I'd start it off. So won't be a second. Okay. Oh. There we are. Hi, Casey. Thank you for the donation, darling. Going on a trip next week, Nina. Can help me go, please? Okay, so you're up there next to Dylan, I think. Yeah, I'll come back and look at that question in a moment, Dylan. There is the link for anyone who wishes to donate to PayPal rather than Super Chat, whichever's better for you. Jocelyn's just moved apartments. Oh, that's good, Jocelyn. You've got your computer. Pleased to hear it. So where are we? Barbara loves that deck. So I know Dylan asked a question. The Ethereal deck. Do you remember that one? With the gold, can't think what you call them, inlays, gold inflection. Okay, so yeah, so stay with me if you'd like to hear the reading, and I will be answering questions after. But if not, then I will be uploading this. So okay, so I'm going to go with the Lightseers Tarot deck first. The gold one, Dylan, yeah. Thanks, Casey. Okay, so this is the Lightseers Tarot. So this is a reading. And the question I'm going to ask is, what do you need to do to bring abundance into your life? That is the question. And that is the reading I am doing this evening. Okay, so choice of 3 decks. I'm going to give you that again. Choice of 3 decks. Lightseers Tarot. Choose from Lightseers Tarot, deck 1. Deck 2 is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. And deck 3 is the Rider-Waite. Rider-Waite deck. Which do you feel drawn to? And there will be a couple of an angel guidance card and an affirmation card at the end of it. Okay, so let's start with your first reading, which is from the Lightseers Tarot deck, deck number 1. Dear Angels and Spirit Guides. What does this person need in order to bring abundance into their life? What do they need to do, dear Spirit, dear Angels? What does this person need to bring abundance into their life, please? Okay. Okay, right. First of all, you've got the 5 of Pentacles, those of you who were drawn to deck 1, reading 1. So initially, you need to work on your self-esteem. You need to look at why you're holding yourself back and why you view yourself as you do, because this is preventing you from opening the door to abundance. You know, you're hiding behind the door rather than walking through it. And that is because you've got your head down and you're unsure of whether you deserve abundance. Let's have a look at your next card. Page of Cups. You need to practice self-love. Number 1s, you need to practice self-love, okay? Reach out and give the love to yourself that you give to others, and also allow love in. People do love you. You are worthy. There is clearly a bit of a self-esteem issue going on here. Okay, especially in terms of finances. Maybe things have been tough, difficult recently. Okay, some of you are really quite struggling. Someone may also be reaching out to help you. So, you know, sometimes when we have our heads down, we don't see the help that's in front of us. And if you want to bring in abundance, it's good to reach out. Card 3, the Magician. It's time for you to step into your confidence and into your power. It's time for you to think outside of the box. There's something different that you could be doing. Something you haven't tried before. Something new, I feel. And it's just a question of tapping into your thoughts. And again, stepping into that self-belief that at the moment you are struggling with. The Magician is a very powerful presence, a very powerful energy for you to step into. And that's what Spirit are urging you to do, okay? To realize actually that you have a lot of talent to showcase. The Tower. Okay, the Tower can be a wake-up call in our lives. Clearly, those of you drawn to reading 1, many of you may have had a certain situation going on around you, and it will resonate differently with everyone, but this certain situation would have been something that has kind of reached a point where you now need to rebuild. So there's a need to rebuild certain aspects of your life that have been kind of closed down. Okay, whatever's happened, it's about letting go of that now and looking forwards rather than backwards, getting over whatever's happened as well, working on yourself, realizing your potential. And this may be achieved through rest and relaxation, rejuvenation, taking yourself away. You know, sometimes a little bit of solitude is all we need to process what may have happened in your life. And to get our energy back and to help you move forward, you need to just pull back a little and rest. Don't be so hard on yourself. Especially, is it the Four of Swords? It's the Four of Swords, especially mentally. So this relates to stress in many ways. It's stress that you need to step back from. Eight of Cups. If you want abundance in your life, you've got to walk away from something or somebody. You've got to let go of what is holding you back, what no longer serves you. You've got to go towards what's good for you, especially emotionally. When we're blocked emotionally, physically, mentally by a situation or a person, it can really prevent us from going after what we want. And it can then keep those doors closed, firmly shut. But here you're being advised to take that step away now. Move in a new direction. You need fulfillment. I don't feel you've been fulfilling your dreams. There are options around you, and spirits are asking you to choose very wisely here. It's the Seven of Cups. You know, as I said, you had the Magician earlier. So something new. All things are possible. Anything is possible with the Magician coming in, and they're letting you know you can make this happen. But first of all, do some deep thinking. You know, the expression, not all that glistens is gold, springs to mind here. And sometimes what seems good or shiny on the surface is not so good, in fact, once we dig a little deeper. So take your time. You know, use this Four of Swords moment to reflect about your situation. Okay, you've got a decision to make. It's the Lovers card. For some of you drawn to reading one, it may be that you need to partner up with someone who you have an emotional connection with. There could be someone in your life who is emotionally connected and would be able to help you. For others, this could be somebody around you, someone close to you, possibly intimately, that is getting in the way. It will resonate one way or the other, depending on who is watching this reading, of course. Nine of Wands. Clearly, the message here is do not give up on your dreams. You've come a long way. Abundance is not far away. Wake up and wake up to the law of attraction. You know, when we remain determined and believe in our dreams and our goals, we can achieve so much more. So don't give up at the last minute, whatever you do, even if you have felt like it at times recently. Last card, Knight of Cups. Beautiful card to end with. The Knight of Cups. It's a water sign energy. And in terms of abundance, I really feel that in many ways, you could have some emotional blockages that need to be opened up. Maybe those emotional blockages are holding you down in some way, weighing down on you. Open your heart to abundance is what this card is pretty much saying. Let's have a look at your angel guidance. Okay, so these are from the Love Yourself cards. And let's see what messages they have for you. Reading one. Okay, flown out the deck for you. I have respect for my body and I treat it well. I affirm positive things about my body and tell it I love it often. So it's all about body image. Oh, we've got two. I'm going to go with the two because they both come out together. I know and affirm that my body is a friendly place to live. So maybe that's part of the self-esteem issue there. Maybe it's a physical thing about your body. Stop worrying about your body in that way. Respect yourself. Give yourself the respect you deserve. And then you have, I am a free person living in a world that is a reflection of my own love and understanding. I love that. I am free and at peace. You are free and at peace, okay? The tower has already happened. You're passing over it now. And it's time to focus on a bright future. And peace is a big part of that. And I've got some angel guidance just to close your reading. Dear angels, what guidance do you have for reading 1, please? For those drawn to reading 1, what guidance do you have, dear angels? Okay. Oh, now this is perfect for readings regarding abundance. How apt. Pennies from heaven. Would you believe it? You are now moving towards a more plentiful period in your life where your material needs will be provided for. Your angels are guiding you towards ways and opportunities to ensure the provision of your practical requirements. Please be open to new ideas and solutions that may come to you from different or even unusual sources. Please have faith now that a solution will materialize, probably in the most unexpected way. Have faith that your angels are right by your side with visions and answers to help you provide. Well, that's lovely. Lovely reading for abundance. Lovely message there from your angels. Okay, so now on to reading number 2, which I believe is the Ethereal Visions deck. I do hope I've got that right. So onto deck 2, reading 2. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to those who were drawn to reading 2. What guidance do you have for those drawn to reading 2, please? What do they need to know with regard to bringing in abundance, please? How do they bring in more abundance? Okay, you've got the world. So it's time to step out now of your comfort zone. There's a very clear message here from Spirit. Time to step out of your comfort zone. Now, I know that's been difficult for many over the past year due to what's been going on in the world, but now's the time to think about being a little more daring, stepping out into the world, you know. They're letting you know there's a big world out there. And sometimes we can keep ourselves tiny by remaining where we are, doing what we usually do. So it's time now to step out and be the bigger person, you know, create a bigger world for yourselves. Card 2, we have the 8 of Swords. Yes, makes so much sense. 8 of Swords. You've kind of been almost keeping yourself prisoner, or you've made a hostage of yourself in certain aspects, especially when it comes to putting yourself out there in the world. What is it you're afraid of? This is the question coming through. I feel that's what Spirit are asking you. right now? What is it that you are afraid of? Some of you may have been isolating during this pandemic, and perhaps that fear has developed due to that situation or a similar situation. But I feel there needs to be a bit of deep thinking and reflection going on now. What is it that you are scared of? What's holding you back? Because I feel that there's so much more for you in terms of the world and in terms of bringing in abundance, but you've got to step outside of your comfort zone. Card 3, you have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you've just got to go for it now. No more hiding away in fear. You know, the Knight of Wands energy is telling you to go forward, to go forth to where or towards your goals. There's no time for dilly-dallying now. The Knight of Wands is a dynamic energy. This man or woman does not hang around. They're bold, they're energetic, they're daring, in complete contrast to the Eight of Swords. So there you go, confirmation that it's time now. It is, your abundance is unlimited, but you've been holding yourself back. Okay. And then you have the Six of Swords. So you've got to leave behind stressful situations that you may have been experiencing. Now, this could be that some of you need to change your job or your environment. Whatever it is, there's clearly been a bit of a battle going on. It could be that you need to distance yourself from your own inner struggle. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, but I feel for many of you drawn to reading 2, this is about relocating or moving away from someone or something, such as a job. Something that's causing you or has caused you more than your fair share of stress. And that in itself can hold us back. We have the Judgment card. It's time now to make a firm decision to realize your purpose in life. I feel those of you drawn to reading 2, many of you haven't yet realized your purpose in life. And that is a big factor in why you're not achieving the abundance that you so much desire. So, sometimes we have to really dig deep and find out what is important to us. What is important to you? What would you like to give to the world? That is a big part of who you are and why you are here on this earth plane at this current time. So finding your true purpose is, I feel, the message here that will then lead you to more abundance. And remember, abundance can come in many forms. It isn't always financial. It can just be happiness. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords here. So there's some healing, clearly some healing that you need to be doing in order to release yourself from this kind of mental or emotional pull. And I'm saying that in the sense of when we haven't healed, we are not as positive as we should be. So healing is very, very important here for you to open the door to new abundance. And then you have the Magician. Again, the Magician is all about stepping into your power, showcasing your talents, standing up and being counted for who you are. No more hiding away. This is a message from the universe to say you really can do it. You can achieve so much, but you need to believe, just as we do when we watch the magician perform their magic tricks. It's our belief that helps us to see the magic in front of our eyes. You can create this magic if you really believe in yourself. Final card, we have yes, it's the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles relates to the need to really think about your future, to set some goals, some new goals. I feel that some of you have already achieved certain things in your life that you're actually quite happy with. For others, there could be a little bit of disappointment. You know, some of you were hoping this bush would grow so much higher. Well, it can, but you've got to make it happen. And you will be able to surprise people by your abilities. It's quite amazing what you can pull out of the hat, number twos, when you put your mind to it. A lot of this is mind over matter and the need to stop holding yourselves back. Okay, so let's have a look at your message from the Love Yourself deck. Dear angels, please send your loving guidance to those drawn to reading 2. What do those drawn to reading 2 need to hear right now? Oh, you're going to love this reading. Those of you drawn to reading 2, number 2s. I say yes to opportunity and abundance. Look at that. This is your affirmation, a very important affirmation right now. Write it down. Put it under your pillow. Put it on your dressing table. Look at it in the morning. Look at it at night. Repeat it. Say it out loud to the universe. Be heard. I attract prosperity with ease. I constantly receive incredible gifts from life. I love that. I cannot believe that's come out for you, number 2s. That is really incredible. Let's have a look what the angels say now. Dear angels, what guidance do you have, please? For number 2s, what guidance do you have? Okay. Peace and quiet, number 2s. Take the time to be still and reflect on all the beauty that surrounds your life. Treat yourself with the care and compassion that you always give freely to others, and allow yourself a day of rest to restore your energy levels. For instance, you could sit in the garden, read a good book, listen to soothing music, meditate, or anything else that relaxes your body and quietens your mind. Enjoy this you time of peace and tranquility. Your angels think you deserve it, and so do I. Imagine some you time, all activity ceased, your angels there with you, a moment of peace. Lovely reading, number 2s. You know what you've got to do. Okay, so reading number 3 now, on to reading number 3. Dear angels and spirit guides, what guidance do you have, please, for those drawn to reading 3? What guidance do you have, dear angels? What do number 3s need to know, please, with regard to abundance? Oh, important message there, clearly, for you. Flew out the deck, as you saw. 10 of Cups. So in relation to abundance, there's a need for you, I feel, to reach for the rainbow. Can you see the rainbow? I feel very, very drawn to that in this card for you. There's a need for you to reach for the rainbow and to realize that you can have it all. There is no reason why you can't. Why can't you? It's not greedy to want happiness, contentment, abundance. You can have it all. Reach for the rainbow. And again, I cannot believe that all three readings have drawn the Magician, and each of them being different decks. The Magician again, is a card of, it's a card of confidence, first of all. Okay, so they're letting you know you've got the confidence that you need inside of you. You have the ability, I'm drawn to the infinity symbol here. You have the ability to be successful in new projects, in new endeavors. Okay. I also feel you need the support of those around you, maybe family or good friends, but certainly people that care about you and have your best motives, your best they are thinking of you in the best way. Let's put it that way. You know, sometimes we can get advice and support from people who haven't always got the best intentions, but I feel that if you reach out to the right people, they can really help you to stand up and be counted, really help you to achieve your goals, really help you to see your potential. You have true potential with the Magician coming through. And the Knight of Swords is indicating that there is a need to be methodical about this, to not go charging in where angels fear to tread, but to take a measured approach when it comes to bringing in abundance. Okay, so some of you drawn to this reading may find that at times you are kind of rushing into things without thinking for long enough, or maybe just being a little bit impulsive at times. So there's a need for you to realize that sometimes it's better to be patient, to take things in a slower fashion, one step at a time. Okay, the Knight of Swords can be someone who can chop and change their mind. So it's about sticking with a decision that you make. Whatever you decide, whatever new venture you may decide, it's about sticking with that venture. The King of Pentacles, this is about investments. There may also be someone, those of you drawn to reading through, there may be someone who is financially very knowledgeable. This could be a businessman that you know. This could be a boss. This could be a husband. This could be a partner. This could be a son. This just someone who has a very earthy, grounded energy, possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but someone who has a very grounded energy and who is able to give good, solid, practical advice. It might even be they are able to help with investment. Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition, number threes. Listen to your intuition. It's very, very good at this time. You're someone who feels things. You know deep inside where you want to go. And also, I would say to you, abundance will come to you if you do what makes your heart happy. So you couldn't go into anything, no matter how much abundance would come of it, if it didn't fulfill you emotionally. If your heart chakra was left out of it, you know. So follow your heart chakra, follow your intuition, be guided by that, because there are people who are very good in terms of career, abundance, etc. When it comes to being guided by their intuition, you're someone who can make good decisions, gut instinct decisions. Page of Wands. Excitement here. Come on, get your excitement back is what they're saying. Don't be scared, you know. Think back to when you were younger. What were you like then? You'd try most things, wouldn't you? We most of us, when we're young, when we're teenagers, or you may be a teenager now. If you're watching this back, you may be a teenager now, or a very young person in their 20s perhaps. In which case, you know, use that energy, either from what you have now or from your past when you were younger. Tap into that. We've all got a little bit of that deep inside of us, you know. Have some fun with it along the way as well. You might find abundance comes from visiting places or situations that you've not experienced before. So new experiences are clearly something that could really help you here. Knight of Cups. Someone wants to reach out and help you. It might be they only want to give emotional support, but often that can be very, very helpful. You know, we've got King of Pentacles here with the practical guidance, which is great. It's so important, especially in terms of abundance, but we also need that emotional support as well. So someone is reaching out. Accept it. Don't be shy. Be careful who you trust, though, number threes. Make sure that when you do trust, that it's someone who you know well, especially if you are sharing your thoughts, your feelings, your goals. And don't be drawn into any negative situations. There may be people around you, those of you drawn to reading free, there may be people around you who are quite negative, quite toxic, narcissistic even. And they can really put a dampen on our goals, can't they? We all have at least one person like that in our lives, or have experienced that. And boy, can they hold us back. If there's anyone like that in your environment, or, you know, or who is trying to be in your environment, steer clear of them. Watch out for red flags. Don't allow anyone to breed negativity or to pour water on your goals or to make you feel as if you can't do it. You can do it. You've got the Magician. Where is he? You can do it. Take no notice. Step away from the naysayers. Four of Wands. Now I'm just going to count the cards here because I want to do 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 10th card. Four of Wands. Okay. Well, the Four of Wands is a card that relates to the need for you to be organised, okay? To be organised, to plan, but to plan and pause. Plan and pause. You know, I also feel that many of you drawn to this reading, you have already built your foundations, and it's time now to build on to that, okay? To build on what you've already been working on. You have a kind of foundation somewhere for which you can grow, from which you can grow, sorry. Okay, so let's have a look at your message now from the Love Yourself deck. Dear angels, what guidance do you have, please, for those drawn to reading two? Okay, this is a good one as well. I freely express who I am. That's your affirmation. I'll show you that in a moment. It is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. It's all about self-expression. Stepping out and being who you are. Don't be afraid to say what you feel, what you think. Don't be afraid to voice your opinions. Or just do what you want. Dance to the beat of your own drum, as it were. And your angel guidance now. Dear angels, please send your loving guidance to those drawn to reading free. What guidance do you have for those drawn to reading free, please? Okay. Overcoming challenges. It may seem that some problems are insurmountable at the moment, but your angels want you to know that they have every faith in you and that you do have the strength and ability within you to overcome any challenges that you are facing now. Trust that you will soon be enjoying more settled and happier times, using the lessons that you have learned to help ensure your future contentment. Your angels have the faith that you've the strength to see you through, and are helping you with guidance to make your dreams come true. So, yeah, lovely cards. And they are your readings. Thank you for watching. Okay, so thanks everyone. I will be taking that segment and uploading it. So if you wanted to go back and listen to your reading, please do so. Hopefully tomorrow that will be done. Fingers crossed. So thank you for your donations, everyone. And I think I saw out of the corner of my eye a green light flashed up, and it was Grainy. Hello, my love. How are you, darling? Thank you so much for your donation. Glad you could join us. I'm just going to have a little drink now. Just having a quick flick through the comments. Oh, you know who that is, Casey. That's good. Oh, you're welcome, Sammy. Hope you enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Hope you enjoyed them. Okay. Oh, you had internet issues, Grainy. Oh, I wondered where you were. Not that you can't have a night off or anything, but so glad you could join us. So glad everyone's here this evening. So I'm going to have a little drink now. Thanks, Barbara. Yeah, I'll get on with Dylan in a moment. How are you, Grainy? Everything okay? You get so thirsty after tarot. Won't be a second. Be a second. I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay. I have, Barbara. Had it. Yeah, had it. How about you? Just the other day had it. I've heard we're running a bit low on stock, so I'm glad I've had it now. Let's have a little drop of ginger tea. Oh, your internet, yeah, especially if you're homeschooling. Wow, that's the last thing you need, isn't it? Grainy. Oh, wow. Okay. Green tea and mint. I've got ginger tea. I just chop up some ginger root. It's really nice. Very soothing. You've had yours, Sammy. That's good. I hope you feel okay. So Dylan would like to know about his future partner. Dylan, I'm going to go for the ethereal visions because you said you really like that deck. Am I right? I'll go for that. Yeah, it's good for tummies. I suppose it. Yeah, you're right, actually, Sammy. Okay, Dylan. A future partner. Let's have a look then. Dear angels and spirit guides, please tell us about Dylan's future partner. What does Dylan need to know about his future partner? Can you give us any insight, please? Six of Swords. Okay. Well, the Six of Swords, I I feel this relates to someone who I'm going to tell you about your future partner, okay? Or whether it's the next one or the one after that, or whether the next one may even be your forever partner. We don't know yet, do we? So, but Six of Swords is someone who has perhaps had a difficult relationship that they've left. This is someone steering away and leaving behind a certain amount of stress in their lives, that was in their lives. And oh yeah, Tower as well. Definitely. This is someone who, wow, it could even be someone who had to get away quite quickly, who made a decision to move away quite quickly. So they could be someone that is perhaps quite sensitive, really, when you meet them in certain ways. So there might be someone who will need your support, emotional support. Yeah, the Temperance card. Yeah, it's all about healing. Your future partner will kind of still be healing when they meet you. But I also feel they're going to be a great balance. Look at this beautiful Temperance card. There's going to be a great balance between you and this person as well. A really lovely sort of compassion between you. You're going to be someone who almost feels like the calm after the storm, I feel. You know, because they really will have had some difficulties that they've had to literally up and leave from, leave behind. Again, Five of Wands. Okay. Well, the Five of Wands, yeah. You're going to be able to, this person is, they would have had their struggles, won't they? Five of Wands. I also feel they're going to be very good looking at these cards. I feel they're going to be very good looking. There's someone who might have a lot going on in the world. Sort of a lot of things vying for their attention. It doesn't sound very good at the moment, does it, Dylan? But this is how the cards are reading. Okay. But somehow you're going to be able to help them to strike a balance. I'm seeing this as your energy coming in and striking a balance, helping them to slow down and prioritize. King of Swords. So it could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra that you meet. And often air signs do have their, how can I say, fair share of stress, because a lot of air signs live in their heads. And if things get too much, it can become overwhelming mentally. Whoever they were with before, things were tough for them. But you're a swords guy. So there will be a good connection there, I feel. Let's have a look at the next card. You've got the Fool. This person is ready to make a new start, ready to take a chance on love. Even though they've been through difficulties, they're strong. They're very mentally strong, and they're able to get through it with your help, with your compassion. I meant to say to the lovely moderators, can we draw a line on donations, please? Thank you. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're in search of fulfillment. They're looking for love. And they've come in search of you. There could even be a soulmate connection here going on, because this person has clearly gone in search of you. You know, they would have thought about you for a long time, if you know what I mean. That's why you've got the Temperance card. It's like they can rest in your arms, finally, after all they've been through. Yeah. The Sun card. There is happiness to be found here. Happiness and joy. They have got that side of them. It's just a question of them healing from what's gone on. And one more card. 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, both of you are clearly able to put a lot of effort into this relationship. And if you do, then it could really work. So I hope that answers your question, Dylan. Interesting reading. Yeah, isn't that lovely? He'll be able to rest in your arms finally. Okay, so who is next on the list, please? No, not what? No, me too, actually. Quite deep. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. I feel they're going to send this person to you because you're someone who has the compassion to deal with any issues that they've sort of need help with, you know. JJ, what would you like to know, my love? Much love to you, Dylan. JJ, it's soon the solar new year, so Earth finishes a whole year turning around the sun. I wanted to know, what has the new solar year in store for me? Okay. Right. Let's have a look for you. I'm going to go through No, I'm going to go for the Light Seers Tarot. I feel a young energy with you, JJ. And I just love the vibrant energy of this Light Seers deck, you know. The Angels and Spirit Guides. What does JJ have in store for the new solar year? Oh, a new purpose. You're waking up to a new purpose, JJ. You're letting go of the old as you approach this or step into this new year. You're literally letting go of the old you. You're freeing yourself from something. You're starting to wake up to who you are. And you're ready. You're really ready to embrace this new year. Wow, look at these two cards. Powerful. 9 of Cups. So there's a hope or dream or wish that's coming true for you for this new solar year. And you're jumping for joy here. It's a plan, something you've been planning, something you've been thinking about, something that you've already planted the seeds for. 2 of Pentacles. It's a year to juggle. It's a year for balance. It's a year for a steady hand. You know, it's not a year for doing too much of one thing and not the other. It's making sure that you look after yourself. It's making sure that you eat well, you sleep well, as well as partying and having fun and that kind of thing. It's a year where you draw a line in the sand and you rebuild. You're rebuilding yourself, I feel, this year. You're stepping out into the world. You're taking a chance on life this year. And there's a new opportunity here for you, JJ. a really good opportunity for you. It could be in terms of making money, perhaps. Some sort of abundant offer on its way to you. That's for JJ. Oh, Barbara, are we? Wouldn't it be lovely to be around people and party, music on, wine in the bottle, or just a lovely meal and with friends and family? Okay, before I go on to the next thing, what is the first thing you would do, everyone? Will do or plan to do? You're welcome, JJ. What is the first thing you plan to do when we're out of lockdown? What is the first thing? For me, it's probably go for a really nice meal and meet up with people. JJ's travel. Oh, yeah, travel, of course. Good one. What about you, Sammy? Anyone else thought about what you'll do when? Well, for us in the UK, it's June the 21st, I think, assuming everything goes well, goes as planned. Then I imagine there'll be a few parties across the land, don't you? A few bottles of champagne being corked and okay, so let's move on then to Casey. Casey, what would you like to know, my love? I think the chat has stopped. Oh, we've got Barbara there. Looking sorry, the chat had stopped. So looking forward to seeing my son and cuddling him. Oh, and also Megan, as I'm a cuddly person. I imagined that you would be. No physical contact for over a year. Oh, Barbara. That's going to be amazing. JJ, I can't wait to mask for. Yeah, of course. Good few months off. Yeah. Well, where are we? April, May, June. Yeah, 3 months. But, you know, even though it's 3 months off, at least we know there's light at the end of the tunnel, if you know what I mean, Grainy. And that helps, doesn't it? I know what you mean, JJ. They're awful, aren't they? Jocelyn, here in Texas, is it? Is that Texas, TX? The governor lifted the mask mandate, but I'm happy that people are still wearing their masks. I look forward to going swimming when things are better. Yeah, that would be lovely. Because they do say, don't they, that the chlorine kills bacteria and viruses. So, of course, JJ, of course. So, Casey, are you there, my love? What would you like to know, my dear? Texas, I see. Jocelyn, is that the place where everyone wears cowboy hats? I apologise if I've got that wrong, but I'm sure it is. I'm watching films anyway. Oh, 5th of April, Barbara. Bit earlier for you then. It's 12th here. Okay, so we're just waiting for KC, who's maybe making herself a nice cup of tea somewhere. If not, we can go on to the next person, which I don't know if that's Ronan or Grainy. Sammy. You do make me laugh. Oh, no wonder I'm hot. Oh, I see. Thank you, Granny. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Kerry's there, she'll be laughing. Okay. Oh, some charms, Granny. Okay. It's not often I do charms for you, Granny, so okay. Good old shake of the charms. I need to get a few new charms once I'm able to go to places. Okay, Granny. I'm going to show you you can see them there. Okay. See if we can make that a bit. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So the first charm I'm drawn to is the rune Rado, which relates to travel. So there could be some travel coming up for you, Granny, in the near future. Maybe once they start to lift lockdown a little bit. There's a commitment you need to make to yourself, perhaps, or someone close to you. So you're committing to something or someone here. Maybe making an agreement. Again, we have the ship. So the travel, when it's a ship, it relates to travel that is slow, just as a ship is. So it could be to do with the mode of transport that you're taking, but there could also be a connection with distance. Perhaps you are traveling further than you have done for quite some time. Again, you've got the aeroplane. So have you thought about some kind of holiday or visiting someone in the near future who you haven't seen for a while, where you need to travel? Or maybe someone's flying in or traveling to you soon. Okay. It could be coming to you rather than you doing the traveling. Hello, love you, sunshine. Glad you could join us. We have the Book of Knowledge here. Okay. So I feel that relates to the need to tap into your wisdom. I feel you're a very knowledgeable person, Granny. Won't be traveling. No, it could be someone coming to you. There is something to do with travel. It might be that you need to travel for some reason, but it looks really, really clear because you've got the ship and the plane. So, and also the radar rune. So 3 of those charms together. Clearly there is some connection with travel here that's pretty significant. But as I say, it could be to do with someone coming to you. It could also have a connection with study, maybe around your children, because we have the Book of Knowledge next to that. So it could even be to do with that. Time will tell. And you've also got the Ace of Hearts. So there's a new start in either something in connection with your heart. Now that could be in terms of love, but it could also be in terms of a passion. But it's the start of something lovely coming in for you. There's been some dark moods. Someone has had dark moods, whether that's yourself or whether that is someone around you, but someone has been experiencing some dark moods, okay? And Spirit are just letting you know that they're aware of that. They're there for you, and that you will be feeling a lot more secure, a lot more anchored in the near future. I feel as if, especially with the ship and the anchor together, I'm going to say it's like you've been sort of feeling all at sea. But the anchor's coming in to say, thank you, love you, sunshine. But with no more donations, anyone, thank you. So the anchor is coming in to let you know that things are going to become more stable, more anchored. You sort of, I feel you need, you need that feeling of security. This uncertainty has been really difficult for you, especially with regard to your children. We're getting the child here, so especially with regard to children. Thank you, Papa. We've got the yin and yang. So there's someone around you who's either a soulmate or, and it doesn't have to be a partner, but there's someone around you who is, or someone coming into your life maybe that's a really good balance for you. When you've got, there's certain things about you that are balanced out by that person, and the blend of you together could be a possible partner, whether that's now or in the future, or it could be a family member or a friend that you're close to, but there's this lovely balance between the two of you, and there may even be a air sign quality that they hold. So there could be a kind of Aquarius, there could be a Gemini or a Libra person that's really sort of complements you. Again, book of knowledge. So there appears to be studying that's very important. And we've got the child here. I feel that's connected with the children. So it looks like they're going to really be throwing themselves into their books soon, okay, in some way. Laugh, the charm laugh, okay. Sometimes we have to be reminded, don't we? Especially with things as they have been. Sometimes I say to my boys, to my sons, let's put a funny film on or something that will make us laugh, lift us up, So remind yourself that, if you can do something each day that brings you laughter, it's amazing how uplifting that can be, especially if you're the one who's been a bit, down lately. You've got the Easter rune, so it looks as if things have been a little bit, how can I say, stuck. Wow. It certainly has. But things will start moving forward again, Grainy, so try not to worry too much. You've got the family. You've got the family charm. And you've also got the little spectacles next to it. So it could be literally that someone needs glasses in the family. The number 2. So this relates to the need to spend time with someone who is able to support you as well as you are able to support them. There's a give and take situation needed here to make sure that you are spending time with people that are reaching out to you as well. You're not doing all the giving, because sometimes you can really bog yourself down here with the chains, really bog yourself down in terms of burden. I feel they're sending you love. You've got the love charm, and the dolphin relates to the need to just go with the flow as much as possible. You've also been sent the teddy bear, which is a hug from spirit, which is lovely, and the owl. There's someone around you who's very knowledgeable, very wise, someone I feel that you could get some answers from, or it doesn't have to be someone that you're close to as such, but just someone who I feel you're turning to for advice. And it could be about a major decision. I don't know if there's a contract involved or anything legal. I don't look at legal, but with the justice symbol, often it's an agreement of some kind anyway, and that might be where you get the advice from. The tarot here could be that there's a need to turn to the tarot, which you do at times. And you've got the little dog here. There is someone who's a very close friend or could potentially be a very close friend in your life. I feel that you are someone who takes a very cautious approach to friendship, but there is someone here who really wants to be a good friend of yours. And also the canon, okay? The canon relates to the need to choose your battles wisely. Don't be drawn into other people's battles. Don't, you know, I also feel the dog relates to you as well, that you're a very loyal person and can sometimes end up fighting. Another donation. Thank you, lovely sunshine. Was that the same donation as before? I've got another one now. It's lovely sunshine. Thank you, darling. And you've got the sun here. You've got the sun. So happy times. The sun will be shining. It really will. Okay, and you've got the dolphins, as I said, number 4, which is a number that relates to security and the need to get organized. Listen to your intuition here. Listen to your intuition. The dollar sign could be some pennies from heaven being sent to you here. And you've got the initial L. I'm gonna say that could be love, but it could also relate to getting love, but it could also relate to a name, Linda, Louis, Larry. Any name beginning with L that's significant to you. I feel they're giving this person a shout out, and there's obviously some significance attached to them. You've got the horse, so it's time to go out and experience a little bit of freedom. I feel as if you've been cooped up and you're desperate to just get out and spread your wings a little bit, okay? And to finalise, you've got the trumpet. So good news on its way to you. That was for Grainy. Okay. Thank you, love you, sunshine. That's very kind of you, darling. Thank you. Thank you, my love. Hello, Stardust. What a beautiful name. The list is closed now, my darling, but I will be back again over the weekend. So do join me. I'll be back on Sunday. So do come along then, and you can go on to the list then. But do consider subscribing and click on the little bell. Then you'll get notified when I'm live, you see. Because these are regular lives that I do. So if you like that sort of thing, it would be lovely to have you come along. Okay. So, hope you enjoyed that, Grainy. Yeah, they're lovely charms, lovely charms. And you can always play it back. You can always play it back. Do you want to hear it again? So, much love to you, Grainy. Okay. All right. So, little drop of tea. And now it's yeah, thank you, Casey. Thanks, Casey. Maybe we need to remind people in the chat, you know, in the comments. Something I sort of, yeah, they are, Jocelyn. Okay, who is next, please? Was it Love You Sunshine? Or have we got Ronan on the list? Oh, is it KC now, I think? Is it you, KC? No, I think it's KC, actually. The moderators. It's KC. Thanks, Grainy. Sorry, love you. I will get to you soon. I'm going on a trip next week. Can the moderators... I don't know if you can pin anything to say no more donations. Not sure how to go about that. I'm going on a trip next week. Wondering any insight on how that will go, please. Okay, love you. Love you, sunshine, that is. So on how that will go, please. Okay. Dear angels and spirit guides, how will Casey's trip go, please? Thanks, guys. Oh, Queen of Wands, looking good. You seem very excited about this trip, and in typical Queen of Wands style. I like this. Yeah, you're really excited about it. Let's have a look at your next card. Four of Swords. It's as if, wow, this makes a sort of sense, doesn't it, really, considering how we've been shut away. So it's like you're just excited to get out of your bubble. Excited to get out of your bubble, really. You know, you're not one for standing back, being indoors too much. You just seem excited. Does it have a connection? Well, it's a great opportunity. Does it have a connection with a new venture of some sort, Casey? No, that's fine, Jocelyn. I will read for you, darling. Ace of Pentacles. Does it have a connection with a new venture, Casey? Will be an adventure, yeah. You seem really up for it, really excited. And it has real potential. Whatever's going on here, it has real potential. Look, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. But don't be tempted by things that seem rather alluring. Ah, yeah, could lead to a business venture in the future. Yeah. Don't be tempted by what seems too good to be true. I'm going to be honest with you because of the devil. I'm not saying this is too good to be true, but keep your feet on the ground. Do you see what I mean? You know, the Star card, good card. This is a beautiful card because it relates to the universe having your back for a start. And I feel this is something that you've been hoping for, wishing would happen, hoping would happen. It's like the universe have delivered. It's like you've put it out there into the universe. And I really feel strongly about that. I really feel strongly about the law of attraction. It really is quite incredible what we can materialize. I feel the universe have literally answered your call here. Now, 9 of Wands. It's taken a while to get to this. Okay. You've got to be very determined when it comes to this particular venture. But you've got the Knight of Cups. So there seems to be some sort of support around you. And the King of Cups. Whoever this is, whoever you're doing dealings with, there appears to be a water energy involved here. The 10 of Wands. Don't take on too much. Whatever this involves, don't overburden yourself. 3 of Cups. He's a water sign, Scorpio. Looks like a celebration to me. You could be clinking glasses soon on this. It looks like a possible celebration there in some form. Good cards, but be aware of the other cards that came out. The little bit of caution there in amongst the deck, in amongst the reading. Sorry. So, yeah. Okay. Much love to you, darling. Is it Ronan now? Is it Ronan? Are you there, Ronan? Oh, right. Okay, Casey. Oh, Jocelyn. Oh, sorry, Jocelyn. Of course, it's you, darling. Jocelyn. So lovely and patient you are. A love message. Anything coming up for me? Okay, Ronan, I'll come to that in a moment, darling. My fault, because I thought it was you next, but it's actually Jocelyn. Okay, a love message. Anything coming up for me in love? Oh, okay. Anything coming up for... I'm going to go for the ethereal visions for that. Okay, Jocelyn. I feel this suits you, this deck. The angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Jocelyn. What does the lovely Jocelyn need to know concerning love? Anything coming in for Jocelyn, please? Give them a good shuffle, Jocelyn. Let spirit do their work. Well, first of all, you're going to have to put yourself out there. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is about really making an effort. An effort with how you look, you know, an effort with how you come across, an effort with your confidence, working on your confidence, your self-esteem, really putting yourself out there. You know, Jocelyn? But making sure that you really put some effort into it. So in other words, love is not going to come knocking at your door, is what I want to say. But with the right effort and time, you will find love, okay? Oh, you totally get it, okay. Three of Wands. So again, stepping out of your comfort zone. Look, as I said, love will not come knocking at the door. You won't open the door and hey presto, your lover is standing there right in front of you. But if you put the required effort in, then you will find the love you seek. And it could be that you need to, how can I say, cast your net wider, you know, because I feel as if your world needs to be a bit bigger. It might be you need to travel, for example, to find this love. But casting your net wider is pretty crucial. The Tower. Clearly something did go wrong in the past in terms of love. That's right, Jocelyn. No, romance novels are lovely, but this is about being, you know, being realistic now about who you want, what you want, and how you're going to achieve it. The Tower card is telling me that things haven't always been easy for you in terms of love. And also I feel you've had a bit of a wake-up call, a sort of realisation about what you want, you know, that life is for living sort of thing. Maybe it's this pandemic that's done it, perhaps, is it? Or there's something else. Something else that's sort of uprooted you. It's like you've been uprooted in some way. Have you changed your location? Have you moved? It could be that. Now, you've got the Temperance card. So patience. Patience is a virtue, I'm going to say. Patience is key here. And there's a need to compromise. You know, you sort of, you know, this person may not tick all the boxes. But sometimes we can be pleasantly surprised if they don't. We can be pleasantly surprised when they have certain characteristics that we don't normally go for. But that can turn out to be quite interesting. And I'm in a healthy environment for the first time in years. Oh, I'm so pleased. So this could be a King of Swords energy. So this could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra that you're meeting. You are yourself, of course, a Libra, if I recall rightly. So this is a good balance for you. Look, it's come out next to Temperance. Yeah, this is someone who I feel you could look up to. But do remember that, you know, make sure that you find the sort of person where there's give and take. I just feel with you there's a need to focus on someone who's going to give as much as they get. You know, that you're, in other words, you're going to receive as well as give, you know. The Fool. Yeah. You know, you've got to get excited about this, and you've got to take a chance on love, really, if you're going to find it. You know, don't be super cautious. It's good to be cautious to an extent, but not to the extent that prevents you from meeting that person. And it might be this person, this King of Swords, that you're taking a chance on. Eight of Cups, you're going in search of fulfillment. You need new love in your life, Jocelyn, the Sun. And you're going to find it. You're going to find it. You've got the Sun. Nine of Pentacles. You might even meet someone sort of late summertime. Possibly. There's an opportunity, I feel, when you're out and about, outdoors. But as I say, he's not going to come knocking at the door. It's going to be when you're outdoors. Okay, that's for Jocelyn. Thank you, darling. Thank you for being here. Okay. You're very welcome, Jocelyn. Okay, who is next? Is it Ronan? Ronan. Okay. Lovely. Thanks, ladies. So Ronan has a ringing in his ear, if I recall, and wants to know, is that right, Ronan? Whether what this is, whether it's a spiritual or something spiritual. Interesting. Let's have a look for you. Thinking what deck. Is it something? Let's have a look. Okay, we'll stick with the Light Seers Tarot, I think. Dear Angels and Spirit Guides, could you tell us more, please, about the ringing in Ronan's ear? Is this of spiritual significance, please? Queen of Pentacles. Let's look at a few cards here. Page of Swords, interesting. And the Emperor. Okay. Now, I do feel Spirit are trying to come through to you here. I feel you have to look at when this ringing occurs, Ronan. It could very well be, I feel it occurs mostly at night. Let me know if I'm right. But, you know, they've got the Page of Swords in between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is all about communication. And you've got the Emperor on one side and the Queen of Pentacles on the other. So Spirit are very clearly trying to connect with you. Now, I feel this could be a lady in spirit. Possibly a grandmother or great-grandmother energy, vibration coming through. And they, you know, literally do vibrate through, sometimes through our ears. Sometimes it can be a physical manifestation. And I feel it's at night time they're coming through, and I feel that the message here is for you to get organized with your life, because we've got the Emperor. So this is how I see it, Ronan, that you've got the Queen of Pentacles energy here, grandmother, great-grandmother coming through, communicating with you, sending messages with you, almost like Morse code, really. something. It's almost like a spiritual electronic message, if you know what I mean, because you've got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is they're messages, and in a spiritual sense, we're talking about spirit coming through to connect with you, and they're urging you to be organized. They're urging you to take stock of your life, but be assertive with yourself. I feel that spirit want you to know that you can take charge of your life. And this great grandmother is very close to you right now. You've got the Six of Cups energy. This is someone that knew you when you were a small child, darling. Look at this. When you were a small child, the connection is from that far back. And they've watched over you since they've passed to spirit. 8 of Wands. So yeah, messages are coming to you without a doubt. You were right to think that, Ronan. Messages, and the messages here they're coming from all angles. There may be a few things they're trying to get through to you, and you've got to watch out for signs. Look at your dreams. What are your dreams telling you? 7 of Wands. They want you to be strong and stand your ground with what you want to achieve in life, okay? Sometimes you need to be a little bit more, how can I say, adventurous. A little bit more adventurous. That's what they're asking you to do. That's very true, love you, sunshine. That is clearly where the path that Ronan is going down. Clairaudient people do find that they hear certain noises, words. Eventually that can become full communication messages. You'll hear someone's name, or so it could progress. You could find that you start to hear different things, as if someone's calling you, that kind of thing. But yeah, Page of Wands, it's time for you to step into your energy, be a little daring. Page of Pentacles, start something new. Spirit really want you to get your feet off the ground now, start planning for your future. 10 of Swords, so lift yourself up and rebuild your life. And the 4 of Pentacles, you're very protective of your heart, of your world, of your environment. I feel a little closed in, and spirit are sort of just trying to come through to you, and grandmother spirit here urging you forward, urging you out of your comfort zone, okay, to get organized, to start planning. Beautiful energy there, Ronan. Yeah, you were right, because you know deep down what that is. And you're saying that, Barbara. I'm going to draw a card actually for Ronan and see if he has a guardian angel around him. Let's see, Ronan, who your guardian angel is right now. Your grandmother in spirit is really very much watching over you, guiding you. Grandmother, great grandmother. Okay, you've got the angel of challenges. So your angel, your guardian angel, is helping you to overcome your challenges, Ronan. And those noises you're hearing in your ears it's just spirit coming through, and you may even be hearing sort of like interference, like when a radio crackles. Sometimes clairaudience can come across like that, until eventually you start tuning in. So try to relax with it. Don't be afraid of it. Yeah, Barbara, and pay attention to your dreams. Absolutely. Okay. Lovely message for you, Ronan, there. Love you, sunshine. A love reading for Love You, sunshine. What's coming for me on love front? Thank you so much. Okay, this is for you, my dear. Let's go with the Light Seers. Light Seers Tarot. The angels and spirit guides, what's coming through, please, for Love Your Sunshine. Flew out of the deck. You've got what we would call here in Essex, a tasty geezer. So basically what that means, I'm not sure what part of the world you're from, lovely sunshine. Basically, someone who with a lot of appeal, a lot of chemistry, someone who's very alluring, okay, could be tempting you toward them. 5 of Cups. You're still healing from, you're still healing, and the Himalayas, okay, so you won't understand tasty geezer, but that's what they say in Essex or in London. And it just means, a gorgeous guy, basically. You've got the 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands, so there's some struggle here, emotionally and mentally. Now, I'm going to say, also, I want to say to you, don't be drawn back into a relationship or be drawn into a new relationship that isn't good for you, that isn't healthy. There is definitely a need for some space and for some healing at the moment. This could be from someone that's passed. You seem pretty fed up with your love life at the moment. But you've got Justice card here. So, things are going to get better. You're going to need to make a decision in love. But you're going to have to wait for a little while yet. There's a hangman here. So there's a need to just be patient and wait. Work on leaving things behind you. Working on letting go. 7 of Swords. Please watch out for anyone who's trying to draw you into a relationship that isn't good for you, okay? Don't be drawn in. Take your time when choosing love. Broaden your horizons. Look further afield. Cast your net wider. Don't jump into the first relationship that's on offer. Take your time. His sign, well, his sign hasn't come up, so I'll cut the cards from a deck and we'll just see if anything comes out. Oh, there you are, Knight of Cups. You were lucky. Clearly they wanted you to know. So water sign energy, okay? Yeah. So that's for Love You Sunshine. And I think that we are at the end of our list. Am I right? You're welcome, love you. Are we at the end of the list? It's been a lovely evening as always. And for anyone who's just come on now and missed the choice of the free readings, I will be putting that segment out tomorrow, if not tomorrow, then Saturday, one of those days, for you to look back at that. There was a choice of free readings about what you need to do to draw abundance into your life, if you would be interested in that. So thanks, Casey. Much love to Granny, Casey and Barbara, especially for your wonderful moderating. In fact, I want to draw an angel card for our moderators before I go. Come on, done a great job. So who your guardian angel is at the moment. Yeah, I shall be back on Sunday. Very likely be on Facebook on Saturday. Okay. For Granny, please. Angel of Decisions you've got, Granny. So there's clearly a need for a decision coming up, and your angels will be helping you. Angel of Decisions. Barbara, Angel of Faith. Have faith, okay? Have faith in yourself, have faith in others, have faith in your future. It's what they want you to know, and they're going to help you with that. And this is for our lovely Casey. Angel of Balance. This doesn't surprise me somehow. Make sure you don't overwork, don't overdo things. Make sure you achieve a good balance between work and play, you know, and everything else. Okay, that's for the lovely Casey. So thank you, moderators, once again. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Wow. Definitely balance then. Don't overdo things. You know, give yourself some space and some time to rest as well. I will be back on Sunday. I will be on Facebook Saturday. Fingers crossed. And have until then, I have a lovely weekend. It's my son's birthday shebang tomorrow, so I won't be here tomorrow night. But so much love to you all. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.